What's up guys, Dr. P here, and you're gonna want to check out these 7 LEGO Fortnite secrets. Trust me, some of these are crazy. Sometimes in your village, you'll notice there are a lot of different tiny trees and stuff growing up throughout your village, and sometimes getting all tangled up with your buildings. If you cut them down, they'll just grow back in their place, but to tackle this, as soon as you cut the tree down, grab a shovel and pay attention at the spot until a sapling appears. Then simply shovel the sapling out of the ground, and the tree will not regrow. Yes, at this point, pretty much everybody knows about the regeneration glitch involving putting your items in a chest and breaking the chest, but making the chest itself requires 6 planks, and sometimes you're not going to have refined wood, and you gotta make do with what you got. Well, if you go and make a traditional countertop, you can make a very similar contraption without any planks and do the same method. This will allow you to use straight up raw wood that you chop down while you're out exploring, so you don't need to have planks on you 24/7. Many people have been showing off how to create an airplane in LEGO Fortnite, and it's awesome, but if you're like me, you tried it and had a lot of trouble with it. Here's how to make one that you can steer yourself. Lay down 4 dynamic foundations just like this, attach a bunch of thrusters to one side, and then add a foundation piece like this on one end. Attach an activation button to the foundation piece, add a small thruster to the side of the foundation piece, and finally add balloons. Once you're in the air, you can activate the button to enable the thrusters, and you'll notice that you're able to turn depending on which way the thruster is facing. If you want to change your direction, all you got to do is take the thruster out and replace it on the other side. If you want to go straight, it's as simple as not placing an additional thruster at all, and so by doing so, you have a completely controllable airplane. If you're in a cave and you happen to spot one of those fake light spots coming from the ceiling, you can get out of the map as long as you can build a bed and a little bit of a staircase. This one is kind of finicky and might take some work because it definitely took me about 5 or 10 minutes straight of attempting this, but once you get the right angle, you can build up to the light and then place a bed up near the top, jump in the bed, and then once you get out of the bed, you're going to be above all the caves and you can look up and see all the beautiful scenery, and truly this helps to put into perspective how big of a map and how big of a world this really is. There's actually quite a bit to explore out here. You can jump around a lot, and sometimes it looks like there's an entrance back into a cave, but it's a mirage because every time you try to go through it, a magical barrier appears. Go figure. As you roam the map, you might come across what looks to be a bunker, and when you look closer, you might say that looks familiar. That looks like the bunker from Wailing Woods back in Chapter 1. That's pretty much what it is. It is kind of randomly put throughout the map, I believe, and when you come across it, it looks very familiar, right? And then when you break it, you can actually break it in this mode. There's absolutely nothing underneath it. It's a giant troll job. That's a hell of an Easter egg, GG Epic. When you're in an ice cave, pay attention for cracks in the wall. If you see a crack, you can actually mine through it to reveal more space for more loot and more materials. Being totally honest, I'm a little bit embarrassed of how long it took me to figure this out, being in the ice cave so many times, but it's true, and I've gotten actually a ton of good loot from chests inside of these quote-unquote treasure rooms. There's been a lot of talk and discussion about a certain XP glitch in LEGO Fortnite this week. Based on what I can see, it looks like there are several different ways to do this, but here is one way. For this to work, you're gonna have to have a friend's world to join and challenges to be completed within LEGO Fortnite. It's especially easy for first-time LEGO Fortnite users because all you've got to do is place down a crafting table or go into a cave, complete the challenge, go back to the lobby, load the game back up in your friend's game, and then just repeat the actions over and over and over again, and every time you actually leave the game, you get 5 battle stars and a rank up. Apparently, a ton of people have gotten to level 200 doing this. Not sure if this carries a ban risk, but this is definitely something that is still working. If you stuck around all the way until the end, make sure to comment down below, lettuce sandwich, and I'll see you in the next one.